Alright guys, today I'll be reviewing Riddler Mindbender at Six Flags Over Georgia. This is a ride I could tell was a lot better a few years ago when it had the old trains and it didn't trim quite as hard, but I think it's still a pretty good ride. So to start off, you see this thing right away when you're in the parking lot. It looks great. It's in the woods, so it's sort of tucked away. You could still see Batman in the parking lot, but it's a bit more secluded than other rides in the park. So you're going to go through this queue line, and it's pretty obnoxiously long, especially if there's nobody in the station like there was for me. I was here real early, so maybe that's why, but it was pretty dead for me. I saw this thing was about a 20-minute wait for most of the day. So not the worst, not the best in the park for lines, but yeah, this queue is a bit too long in my opinion. So then you get into the station and you pick your row. I personally go to the back because I only rode this once, but I don't really see how the front could be better than the back on this, because the best moments of the ride are the few drops that give airtime. So yeah, get there. These Schwarzkopf lap bars are really good, so you don't have to worry about really getting stapled too bad. And there is a seatbelt, but I mean, whatever, you just don't kill yourself with it and you'll be fine. So then you start up this obnoxiously slow lift hill. It definitely takes way too long, but it's fine because it's not too tall of a ride. You're going to turn right and then head down the first drop. This thing's good. It gives a little pop of floater, but nothing too crazy. This is one of the moments that would definitely be better with the full train, because in that back row I could see this being really good. So then you hit the valley, and the valleys on this ride don't do much, except for a few exceptions, which I'll get to, but this one doesn't do a whole lot, but the vertical loop definitely does. It's not a gray out for me, but, it still piles on the positives. It's still Schwarzkopf loop, so you're going to head up into this turnaround, and the pop into it I could see giving a little airtime in the front, but I didn't get anything in the back. And then you're going to start turning to the left and then do this huge swooping helix going to the left. And you get a little bit of laterals on this, nothing crazy. There are some good positives throughout here. Again, nothing that's going to make you gray out, but it's good. And then you drop out of this helix, and this moment would be insane if you had the full train, but I still got good airtime. It was more strong floater than ejector, but it was a fun moment. So then you're going to pop up into this turnaround, going to the right, and again, I could see a little airtime in the front potentially, but I got nothing in the back. And then in the POV I'm showing you, and in a lot of people's ride experience, this next trims you to a halt. When I rode it, it trimmed you a bit, but not really. You still went through it without really stopping a whole lot. So I think I got more on this next drop than most people say, because most people say this next drop gave a lot of airtime back in the day, but now it gives nothing. Whereas I could see how it was better back in the day, but I still got a good dose of flowjector. So I don't know, maybe I got lucky having those trims off, or weakened at least. So yeah, I got a good dose of airtime on that next drop in the back. So then after that, you're going to hit the next vertical loop. This feels identical to the first one. Not the most gray out inducing thing in the world, but still fun. So then you're going to pop up into this last turnaround to the right. Didn't really get anything here, but could be a little something in the front, but you come up into it pretty slow and you're losing steam. And then, yeah, you turn right into the brakes. So that's your ride on Riddler Mindbender. This ride's still really smooth in my opinion. I think that one valley on the big swooping helix is pretty rough, so watch out for that, but I don't really mind. So overall, I thought Riddler Mindbender was pretty good, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I think I had a better experience with it than most people, just because, again, that trim in the second half didn't really hit even close to as hard for me as it does for a lot of people. So let me know what you guys think of Riddler Mindbender down in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.